Feeling kind of relaxed today. I don't know why. Maybe it's all the water I've been drinking. Maybe that's the reason why. And these are tough times. Like my income is down almost 60%. And I never had any money to begin with. There are 3 different types of poverty. For people that are highly materialistic and want lots of stuff, and I don't have to have all this stuff. I really do lead a simple life, other than having a pile of camera gear. I lead a really simple life. My best time spent is uncovering the secrets to big questions. That's my favorite thing in the whole world. Wisdom is its own reward. Most people have no idea what that means until they've done it. Most people never do that. But there are 3 types of poverty. There's poverty of the mind. There's a monetary poverty, obviously so. And there's a poverty of relationships and family. There are very few of us, maybe I think I'm quite accurate. Well, I know I'm quite accurate that have all 3 of these. One being a wealth of wisdom, the other one being actual wealth, and the other one being a wealth of friends and family and brothers and sisters and stuff. I'm extremely poor. I actually am like totally dirt poor on the relationship stuff. My wife is dead of a brain tumor. I don't have any brothers or sisters. The only time people call me is when they want to tap me for information, which actually quite pisses me off. But even though I love being helpful, it does tick me off quite radically. Especially people that will like hound me and just, that gets old. They're just using me like information. But I do love to be helpful, actually. So on that arena, I'm incredibly, I'm as poor as it gets. So, no brothers or sisters, and I don't drink or smoke, and I don't go out to bars, so I don't like mingle with people. Other than death and taxes and sickness and illness, I have nothing in common with basically anybody. That sounds really horrible, but it's extremely true. I have nothing in common with anybody other than death and taxes and misery and pain, all that regular. I got nothing in common. I can actually get along with anybody. Basically anybody. Unless they're like really debaucherous, very, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, sleazy maybe, or, very materialistic, or, they're, they got their head in the sewer and they act like it. I can't get along with people like that, but I'm nice to them. I don't ever want to be around people like that, but I'll, defend them and stick up for them if, they're in trouble or whatnot. But, so on that end, I'm in, I'm as poor as it gets on that end. Definitely so. This is a pretty crummy house. For example, I paid like $62,000 for it. It's not in a bad neighborhood, but it's not a great house. There's still like holes, because like the couple that me and my wife bought this place from, they were fighting, and the guy must have been like punching his fists. There's still like holes in some of the bedroom doors down there where I guess he was like a drunk loser and he'd get angry and like punch the doors. So I was like, I'm not spending a bunch of money to replace the doors. Just cover it up with a poster. So I'll get a poster over these punches in the bedroom doors. And there were a lot of punches in the bathroom, but we drywalled over those. We cut them out and when I bought the house. So pretty poor guy. I really wished I could afford to take a real vacation. I guess if I didn't buy that tiny little farm that I did, I could, but that was kind of like a lifelong dream. But I'd love to like spend a month in Iceland or Norway. But we worry about all this stuff. I don't know how you folks do it. What is a true mystery? A lot of people think I'm a mystery because I'm like an alien. People say, you're like an alien. You're not human, are you? Like, okay, whatever. To me, you're a mystery. Meaning most of you. Because I have no idea. Because I work 7 days a week. And I don't have any money. I don't. I got like $3,000 to my name. I work 7 days a week. And I don't have a house payment or a car payment Or I also don't have any medical insurance, by the way, which I should have, but I don't. I can't afford it. I don't have a house payment or a car payment. I don't have any kids. And I don't have any vices either. I don't drink or smoke, or I don't party, and I don't go to bars or anything like that. So I have none of those vices that other people. I don't know how you all like handle like a wife and a kid or two, and I don't even know how you do it because I have no time. I work 7 days a week, and I don't have any time at all. I don't even you all are a mystery to me. I don't get how you do it. It's like I look at you amazingly, like wow, how do you do it? The house payment, the car payment, and 2 kids, and it's like, I don't know how normal people do it. I think that time is what I do, that time that other people spend on their family and stuff, because I don't have one, is I spend my time deeply immersing my mind in some of the big questions, which is very pleasing. So, the 3 types of wealth. I'm dirt poor when it comes to friends and family. As poor as you can get. Like, absolutely, like, pits, dregs. Money-wise, I'm like really on the bottom of the scale. I mean, I'm obviously not starving to death, and I'm not homeless, but I'm pretty bad there. The only wealth that I have is of the mind. Wisdom is its own reward. Grass is always greener on the other side. There is a type of physical poverty, like someone can be born like super ugly and bad health. So there really is 4 types of poverty. One of the mind, one of monetarily, another one of family, and the other one of physical. Obviously I'm fat and bald. I wasn't born fat and bald, but I mean my genetics are not good. And some people get by on that and their looks and their charisma in life, and I of course don't have that. I have no looks, and I don't have any charisma because I have an extremely low tolerance for nonsense. So I'll never get by on that. Nor do I even care. Some people get by in their minds, and I'm not referring to empirical knowledge. Wisdom is its own reward, so that's wonderful that I do have that. But in these tough times, it might behoove you to investigate things that are incredibly important, things that are transcendent to money. But when you're trying to pay the bills and feed your family, I guess nothing is transcendent to money. I mean, there is ultimately, but nobody could take the luxury of, like what I've been doing lately, and just saying, oh, my income is way the heck down, so I'm just going to say to heck with it, because I have no house insurance house payment or car payment. I should be really worried about the fact that I have no health insurance, but I'm like, what am I going to do about it? I can't afford it. But possibly investigate, the things that are really important. But as I just said, I mean, someone that has little kids to take care of, I mean, I guess they just have to stress out and make ends meet and do whatever it takes, like take a second job or a third job. I guess that's what normal people do. See, like normal people are aliens to me, people that have like a wife and kids and, like a normal job. I got 3 jobs, but none of them are normal. This job is definitely not normal. It is abstract and abstruse, definitely so. And like people call me up for information, and they email me to death about information, and I do love to be helpful, but I work 7 days a week. I mean, to me, like a luxury is taking a few hours off to go walking or something. My birthday's in a few days, and my luxury is going to be to take 2 days off. I mean, that's going to be like, whew, I'm going to try to take 2 days off. Maybe 3. That's going to be my luxury. But, life is full of suffering and misery and punctuated by death and taxes. But, you should take pride in what it is you have, and, strive to seek wisdom, because there is nothing more important in this world than wisdom. It's even more important than family. As hard as that is to say, it's like, says you don't have a family. Even if I did, wisdom is still the utmost importance. But, those are the 4 types of poverty or wealth, looks and genetics, friends and family, monetary wealth, and wealth of mind and wisdom. And really, monetary wealth is the lowest on there. I mean, if you think about it, having a wealth of wisdom is incredibly important. Having good genetics and, being, a healthy, lovely person is important. And, having friends of family. Monetary wealth really is right there on the bottom. Like, if you have wisdom and friends and family, not having any money at all, and I essentially don't have any money at all, but I'm not starving to death, and I have a roof over my head so far. But you and I can't spend our lives, frittering away our lives worrying about that stuff. We have to do the best we can do, and if we do the best we can do, that's all we can do. Tough times will come along, and these are, of course, those. And, compared to, 1945 and stuff like that, 1940, and, these are not really that tough of times. They are tough for those that are suffering a lot, but, relatively speaking, we got it pretty good. These are not that tough of a time. I just wanted to talk about these different types of poverty and ask what it is you think. And by the way, I do read every comment, including the ones that are horrifically mean and abusive, and there's plenty of those. It's not like I'm discussing, religion or politics or something like that. People don't have to be so obscenely obnoxious. Not referring to you, but you know what I'm talking about. So I do read all the comments. So what do you think? I definitely don't have any looks or good genetics. So I'm poor on 3 of the 4 fronts. Very poor on the brother, sister, family thing. Brother, sister, friends thing. I'm as poor as it gets there. I'm really damn poor on the looks and genetics part. Yeah. Dirt poor there. Definitely close to as dirt poor as you can get on the monetary front. I love to take a vacation. I'm getting too old. My birthday is here in 4 days. It's I've never taken a real vacation. A real vacation is usually go to Norway or Iceland, which would be my ideal vacation for a week or 2. Yeah, Americans are horrible. We take week-long vacations, and that really does suck. Because it takes a week to even get acclimated to your new place that you travel to. A week vacation is really sucky. It's basically worse than taking no vacation. It takes a week for you to even calm down, and then you could enjoy the second week, and then you go home. Maybe I have to do something drastic myself. Once all this nonsense blows over in the world, to take a trip somewhere up the coast of Norway, or spend a week or 2 in Iceland. That would be so nice. I need a break. I need a vacation. Oh, I need a vacation. Getting there is kind of cheap. People say, oh, it doesn't cost that much to get here. It's it's not it. It's the hotels and the car rental. That's what gets you. It's not like the flight there and back. Well, that gets you too, kind of. But it's you can fly here so cheap. It's yeah, but once you're there, the car rentals are too much. Y'all's hotel, as I said, y'all's hotel in Europe and your car rentals are too much. They really are too much. They're just too darn expensive. Europe is too expensive in general. This was a strange video, wasn't it? I wanted to talk about this. Forgive me. Thank you. Goodbye.